Hello. All right, we have started the knife round already. Seems like there is a little bit chase going on behind these Red Vipers. One gets a backstab. The other one is just chasing them round and round the bush. And he seems to be pretty confident with his running away. And Ray does find a back person, and here he has been taken down by Ray. Ray was a little bit scared there because he was down to 2 HP here. হ্যাঁ অনেক সুন্দর ছিল দৌড়াদৌড়িটা like actually literally time waste করার যে reasonটা like one of their players was probably having an issue and he was AFK so time waste যে দরকার legal ভাবে they have snatched it from them.
Hello. Okay.
Technical pause seems legit so far. I hope it's not like yesterday.
You know what? I was looking forward to see Red Vipers against AEQUITAS because, I mean, Red Vipers, they're like pushing every round and getting everything they need. I mean, no matter what happens, basically. So, this is going to be an interesting match like that. I think Eagle are probably internet issues, maybe.
I'm back. I don't know.
All right. Ooh, what timeout coming from T side. Now, this is interesting. They're planning a real good strat, I guess. আজকের ম্যাচটা মনে হয় একটু লেট করে স্টার্ট হয়েছে ইজ ইট বিকজ অলরেডি 11:20 বাট এখন একটা রাউন্ড হয়নি ওহ আচ্ছা ইন্টারেস্টিং প্লে কামিং ফ্রম অ্যাকুইটাস একটা বি অ্যান্ড চারটা প্লেয়ার কিন্তু এ খেলতেছেন ওদিক থেকে কিন্তু দেয়ার আরভি আর ক্রিপিং টুয়ার্ডস সেকেন্ড মিড ওদিকে বানানাতে একটা স্মোক চলে আসছে অ্যান্ড ইটস আ হিউজ প্রেশার এই রের জন্য অ্যান্ড হি হ্যাজ আ কাউন্টার স্মোক অফ ইজ ওন দুইটা প্লেয়ার কিন্তু আরবি ঢুকে যাচ্ছে অ্যান্ড উইদাউট এনি ফ্ল্যাশ ইজ ইট ফেইথ গেটস ওয়ান এক্সট্রিমলি গুড শট অন টু রে অ্যান্ড এই মোমেন্টে কিন্তু পেয়ে যাবে যে বি সাইডটা খালি অ্যান্ড ওদিকে কিন্তু আরবির ম্যাক্সিমাম প্লেয়ার অ্যাপস ধরে আছে দিস ইজ রিয়েলি ইন্টারেস্টিং দে লাইক ওয়েটিং যে একটা খালি পুশ দে অ্যান্ড Faith and Vincent they successfully sold the fake but somehow RB is deciding to go back. Ooh, Faith with another shot onto General.
Now this time is going to be a little bit interesting because Fake কিন্তু almost broken down because ওখানে কিন্তু Aquitas players কিন্তু back করছে CT side and one of them is falling back into bananas. ওরা যদি এখানে last playerটা fall down করার পর যদি বানানাতে back করতো Shop City, I think that would have been advantage for them. But SBWS finds one frag over there, finds the second one in the coffin. Anto gets a shot on the Fate. This goes just from north to south now. SBS with a second headshot. Rip
And
one, two, here.
Aquitas with the round. Really nicely done by them.
I think their SBS finds two headshots over there. Beautiful, one in the coffin, Antu with the shot on the coffin player. ওইখানে কিন্তু ওদের pretty much কিন্তু favorism চলে আসছে. So they got the fake. They were fake, but এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে this is going to be an interesting buy because there was a plant. And how are we going to deal with this? Where the cities are in advantage to buy utilities and weapons. General Nays himself and Banana. Are we pushing into Arch? An aggressive one there. ওখানে বি দিকে কিন্তু বেশ ভালো একটা পুশ করেছিল. SBS finds a flank over there. And Bomber stuck in CT. Nowhere really to go. I think they're going to go back to B. And that's what's happening here. Bomber এখানে যদি rotate করে B দিকে চলে আসে. And again, that is another fake from RB to AEQUITAS.
এই মোমেন্টে যদি SBSS পুশ করতো লাইব্রেরিটা, he would have found the bomber, like deciding where to go. Vincent with a nice kill onto General. Fate is most likely going to take. Yes, he is going to take SBSS down. Thomas MP9 isn't a match, but he still manages to give a dink. Anyways, a reset by coming from Equitas actually, and ooh, this seems like they're trying to farm caches. RB there, and they get the Equitas like a force by দিয়ে দিল. And I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. তিনটা player এতে they're playing passive.
I think they're going to go for the apps control in early. এখানে সুন্দর করে দুইটা প্লেয়ার কিন্তু apps দিকে উঠতেছে. The first person going into the balcony. আর এখন থেকে কিন্তু stairs এর কাছে আসবে, সুন্দর করে execute করে বলের কাছে চলে আসছে দুইটা প্লেয়ারই. And they don't really know where exactly the opponent is. I think they're going to work their way around. There goes the flash into short. In the Kabir মধ্যে একজন player বসে আছে. He has no idea. They did not even check it. There goes the molly into the pits. Direct কিন্তু B shot এর মধ্যে push করলো, কিন্তু Kabir player কিন্তু বের হয়ে একবারও তাকালো না. And Minipeter player has been caught between the turf's crosser. There goes some flashes and controlling off mid again.
Ooh, SBSS with a nice headshot onto Vincent. Just with a 5-7, and they're planning to go for the retake. The retake seems to be still
Turf is a
doable,
little
even
bit
though
in a
they
difficult
have no
situation. The
kills.
molly might run out anytime, but he still has two players coming in front of him. Finds the first one, couldn't take the frag on the second one. Yeah, CZ did a pretty good on him. And Faith secured their last round for them. ভালো একটা retake now try করেছিল ওরা. They were halfway there. Probably just because of the down to the guns. They didn't probably have something to fight with. There goes an aggressive pick into B shorts and stuff, but ওখানে কিন্তু বানানার বাহিরে 3-4টা প্লেয়ারই আছে, and বানানা প্লেয়ার কিন্তু সুন্দর করে ফল ব্যাক করতেছে. I don't know why. Did he actually figure out যে এখানে অনেকগুলো প্লেয়ার আছে নাকি? And A player have pretty confident they're still going to execute it. They have no idea যে ওখানে প্লেয়ারটা আছে. Bomber finds the bomb and finds his way into the A side. পিছন থেকে flank হয়ে গেল একটা player, and they're pretty much figured out by now that A player এতে কোনো player নাই. Rakitan holding the smoke in the B short under the shade. No player daring to push into it. দুইটা player কিন্তু already short থেকে control নিয়ে চলে আসছে, and they're pretty much waiting that smokeটার পরেই হয়তো পুশটা করবে. এখানে কিন্তু অ্যাপস এর দুইটা প্লেয়ার অলরেডি চলে আসছে. অ্যাপস এর দুইটা প্লেয়ার অনেক ক্লোজ ব্যালকনি কাছে. দ্যাটস আপ টু দ্য পিট প্লেয়ার টু কন্ট্রোল, বাট শর্টের দুইটা প্লেয়ার কিন্তু অলরেডি ধরে আছে এখানে. And for some reason, one of the players has fallen back into the T-base. Seems like he doesn't want to go for anything. And I think this AEQUITAS is pretty much going for an exit kill this time. And player again to meet it Kenny, and I think Reggaeton might be the last person who might get caught off guard, but he somehow manages and সবকটা player কে কিন্তু টানে সাইডের মধ্যে নিয়ে এসে সবকটা ফুটালো. Oh my god.
That was 200 IQ play.
It's like
I mean,
baiting them out. The default setup in Banana Molly, and then two players hugging the walls and trying to push in. There goes the smoke. With the smoke, one player pushing in behind the walls, the other one holding in the logs, third one holding the mid, and there goes the first person. There goes, and Antu finds a frag over there. Antu falling back into the side. And he's holding an aggressive angle over here behind the smoke, and I think he's gonna push. Try to find an
Onto
info. Antu,
almost
it's a
got that.
smoke through tag. That forces him to go into the new box. I think they're gonna go back to A, where it's heavily guarded. Antu losing a little bit HP, calling his teammate, but his teammate halfway goes and comes back. No idea why. Prepare for the same flash all the time. Flashes into the short. ওখানে কিন্তু archer player ধরে আছে, and he tries to sneak in and go into short. Short কিন্তু বারবার ওরা push করতেছে এখানে RV. And there you see it. Two players holding into the side. And Vincent
Ooh,
couldn't really do
general.
much here because it was a little bit A side heavy. And to finding those trades, probably the general played pretty good here. They're falling back into the side, controlling. They didn't take the fake over there. Him going back into A side was the reason they could not execute this particular round. What do you think, X-Men? What made him decide to go back to A? I didn't think so. Red Vipers really gave any footsteps there.
ভিনসেন্ট কিন্তু একাই ঢুকে দুইটা প্লেয়ারকে ডাউন করে দিল ওই সাইডে, and he just took the control of the site. And ওদিকে any moment কিন্তু Faith পেয়ে যাবে এনিমিকে, and Faith finds out Ray from the smoke, and now he's looking for the player inside. Oh, wreck it! Already Faith এর কিন্তু আইডিয়া চলে আসছে যে লাস্ট প্লেয়ার কোথায় হতে পারে, and any moment he's going to face Onto, and Onto is coming towards his angle, and boom.
Anytime. That angle of Faith was pretty good. There was only
Yes.
one player and he knew exactly where to hold it. Vincent with a tech 9 over here. Seems like he's saving a little bit of economy here, depending on his teammates to find some frags for him. Probably will midway pick up a weapon. Though he doesn't know that Antu gets the nade on his face. Smack that. And there's gonna be a extension Xenon versus Rip. Rip, rest in peace, definitely. There's another one gonna get that smack on the face.
It's a 3-on-3 for both of the team, and somehow the Equitas gamble যে ওরা এখন A করবে, and all of them came in A, and it's going to be like a massacre right now. And Ray is holding its ground, but unfortunately only able to tag TRF only to 11 HP. And Xenon with a crispy headshot onto SBSS.
I think this was the third one for him in this particular game. This particular round, I would say.
Wreck it! That was an outstanding shot coming out of him, and it's an early man advantage for RV, and Even though Fate takes a bit of damage, that doesn't matter right now because they got what they want and wreck it with another nice shot and General gets taken down. ওদিকে Xenon কিন্তু যা দরকার তাই করে ফেলছে and only onto left alive. Nothing to do
They're
but
pretty
save.
much expecting the last player is going to be in the B. If he doesn't come exactly within 10 seconds, probably they're going to go for the hunt. That's a man advantage, and they know that CTs are down to their knees with no money. And there goes then on the person with the headshot man, the one getting the frags and the entries for them. He seems to be a little bit hungry here, and he probably might find a player here, and no one to find the frag onto him. And his revenge dealers are coming back into B, trying to find the frags here, and he does.
Oh,
Perfect. And
TRF.
for one particular reason, I don't understand why would you look it to his left side. I think some issue with the headphone. Probably did not catch the sound right.
Probably, but TRF was able to avenge his teammate. Anyways, a reset by coming from Equitas and looks like it's just a pistol upgrade with a flash and they're gonna stack A, is it? Nope, they're going to rush apps and B তে কিন্তু দুইটা player already ধরে আছে with a flash and the flash is gone right now.
Anytime Zenon might have to face two players.
Creatures কিন্তু জানে না already চারটা player মিডের ভিতরে they're like crawling. Any moment they're going to be ambushed and there goes TRF with the initial kill and ooh, TRF with another one but wasn't good for this third but Vincent takes care of it and the last two player coming from B side of Equitas Gaming and they might just want to take some exits and if possible saving
Vincent
some
might just get them
money.
on the face,
Oh
smack down
my
on the face.
god!
What's wrong with this guy?
Zenon, that was a flying headshot literally. I would call it a flying headshot because he was like this sliding with a skateboard and just boom. Headshot.
What is interesting about the RV is they seem to be aggressing together, always taking the control of the apps. Last round again, the particularly apps to control 9, but again the Xenon after that push from the apps, he's going back into the apps trying to find out where is that player, how did he push the last time. And probably আমরা যদি একটু নোটিস করে থাকি অনেকগুলো রাউন্ডে কিন্তু he was the one going into the apps, but that particular round and previous one he finds a frag onto a headshot over there with quick with his reflexes. Then he goes into
কি মারতেছে
directly clearing
এগুলি?
the side. Seems to be going to the bananas. In the B side, two players already aggressing, one from the highway and the other one pushing from the B city side, all the way from the constructions, taking his corners. Though little does he know that one of the players has already pushed into the bananas and the other one he might just found close to his face. And there goes the flash behind the smoke. And will he be able to find the frag there? What? Rest in peace, my god.
Zenon looks to be on fire tonight. I mean, he's just cracking everybody's face he can find. Just teammate ফেসটা crack না করলেই হয়েছে এখন. Seems to be another half buy coming from Equitas. Nothing to do here, but ওদিকে কিন্তু RB fully stacked with utilities and stuff, and RB is pretty good at taking like fast apps control and stuff. Somehow Vincent takes down RIP, but Xenon gets taken down in the process. And ওদিকে Beta খালি information পেয়ে গেছে now all they have to do is retrieve the bomb. But ওদিকে কিন্তু Ray চলে আসছে bomb-এর কাছাকাছি but he doesn't know যে bombটা spawn-এ. But now they know because General bomb-এর উপর দিয়ে মাত্র আসছে and General picks with a flash and takes Fate out and ooh, wreck it with another flash assist. I think it's a team flash হয়ে গেছিল somehow. Onto is on 1 HP. I'm not sure what he's going to do with his HP anymore, and he was just trying to stay inside the smoke, but unfortunate for him, he gets taken down. It's a 2-on-2, still doable for Equitas, and but right now time isn't going to be on RV's favor. যদি ওরা এখানে stuck হয়ে যায়, it's going to be difficult for them because both of the cities have AK and stuff, and শুধুমাত্র ভিনসেন্টের পকেটে একটা flash, and now he throws it out, going through the smoke. Equitas কিন্তু অলরেডি বমটা ছেড়ে দিয়েছে. Ray is tracing their footsteps যে কোথায় যেতে পারে, and any moment when Ray picks out mid, he will be knowing that already ওরা B চলে গেছে, and SBS is there already, looking for them to come and waiting for his teammate. Bomb planterটাকে কিন্তু চাইলেই execute করে দিতে পারতো, but he didn't. Now he did after the plant. আরেকটু আগে করে দিলে হয়তো things would have gotten a bit interesting. What a shot by SBSS! My goodness, that reflex. I mean, I was just speechless looking at that headshot. I mean, it was really crazy. Both of them are playing, even though Red Vipers have the upper hand, but Equitas isn't backing down.
Yeah, it seems to be that they're trying their hard as much as they can. They're trying to find out ways to tackle it. And ওরা কিন্তু aggressively apps আর যাচ্ছে না, because RB seems to be going to the apps very early on all the time. Every round you see Zenon going into the apps. This particular round he doesn't decide to go there, goes in the mids. But a particular round কিন্তু apps second the player already আগে গেল, and
And
Trev just finds a headshot onto him.
offer down. I mean, Ray was an upper, right? How did he lose that fight? And TRF coming with a
Looked too
second
quick with
kill.
the trigger, and there goes Vincent and finds the frag in the arch where General falls down, and they're going for the push. দুইটা প্লেয়ারকে তো সুন্দর করে পুশ করে অলরেডি বানানা সিটি কন্ট্রোল নিয়ে নিল, and they know that there's nobody here in A, pretty much running around Zenon. And এখানে SBS is holding the highway and trying to flash or smoke out the coffins, and then he finds a frag over there onto Vincent. Vincent goes from the hallways, and all the players are pushing from the bananas. একটা প্লেয়ার হয়তো বমের কাছে বসে আছে, কিন্তু তিনটে কিন্তু বানানা পুশ করলো, and এখানে বানানা কিন্তু ফার্স্ট প্লেয়ারকে অলরেডি এসপিএস পেয়ে গেল, and সেকেন্ড প্লেয়ারকে হয়তো পাবে না রেকিটন. Both of them were picking in the coffins. SBS goes for the second frag, and Rip finds a shot onto Faith, and his position has been exposed, and it's a 1v1 from with him versus the Recton, and Op just find his shot onto him.
It's like RV just doesn't want the round. They want their economy to be trashed.
I would like to ask one particular question. একুইটাস যেভাবে ওদের গানটা সেভ করার জন্য রাউন্ডের শেষে যেভাবে ফাইটটা নেয়, ওই ফাইটটা ওরা শুরুর দিকে কেন করে না? আর্চার শটটা এভাবে খেলতেছে. I think if they play back from the side, they did one particular round and that favored them, and ওরা কিন্তু ওইভাবে সেকেন্ড রাউন্ডটা পেয়েছিল. I think if they figure this out, they could probably get a few more rounds for them. Not the kind of pause you would see from RB, but I thought Team CT was going to take that pause.
I am so not sure why they took the pause. They were in the momentum, but I think they're suspecting Equitas is gonna come out with some sort of strategy, and this time they might just want to change their play. I mean to say from Red Vipers, obviously. And I'm really eager to see যে এই সিচুয়েশনে এরা কোন ধরনের প্লে স্টাইলটা ফলো করার জন্য ট্রাই করে। All this round they just played so aggressive, কখনো হয়তো বানানো aggressive, কখনো অ্যাপসে খুবই ভালো aggression. Those sort of things just dominated Equitas. My gut feeling says যে এই রাউন্ডটা মোস্টলি তারা খুব স্লো পেসে খেলা ট্রাই করবে, and I'm not sure, but let's see কি হয়। ওনার মাথাটা উপর থেকে একটু হলো দেখা যাওয়ার কথা। নাও হি ইজ হাইডিং লাইক রিয়েলি লো। এটা অনেক টিমমেট কল দিয়ে দিছে।
That's an interesting smoke from the for the coffins, and there goes the molly into the site. There কিন্তু এখনো কোনো sighter নাই, but still precautions have been taken. And all right.
ওকে ভিউয়ার্স একটু ডিসকানেক্ট হয়ে গেছে অ্যাডমিন প্যানেল থেকে। এখন এনি মোমেন্ট উই আর গোইং টু গো লাইভ अगेन বাট আই নো উই
Well, we're
আই
still on
হোপ
the voice here.
ইয়েস।
আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি এখানে ওরা বানানা কিন্তু রিটেক নাও ট্রাই করতেছে, আর এখানে 1v1 ফাইট গুলো খুব সুন্দর হচ্ছে। বানানা কিন্তু টার্ফ বানানা হোল্ড করে আছে, এখানে রিপ গোজ ইনটু দ্য সাইড, ফাইন্ডস দ্য ফ্র্যাগ অন টু ফেথ, এন্ড এখানে কিন্তু হেডশটের মধ্যে আরেকটা প্লেয়ার লুকিয়ে ছিল যে এটা কিন্তু রিপ দেখে নাই, এন্ড when Xenon has been taken down, which unexpectedly Rip finds him at the last moment, and Xenon could not react to Rip. He didn't know that ওখানে দুইটা প্লেয়ার ছিল, but he had to tackle the city first. And এইভাবে কিন্তু Equitas finds the fourth round in their favor. রিপ কিন্তু ওইখানে কফেন্স থেকে ঢুকে সাইটের মধ্যে ঢুকে একটা ভিনসেন্টকে ফেলে দিল, আর ওখানে আরেকটা প্লেয়ারকে ফেলে দিল হেডশটে। আই থিংক হি ডিজার্ভস applause from everyone. This particular round was saved by him. আবার কিন্তু এখন ওরা মিডের দিকে পুশ করতেছে। আই থিংক নো, চারটা প্লেয়ার কিন্তু এখনো মিডের মধ্যে, সিটি দুই চারজনই বসে আছে, এন্ড সিমস like default RV always trying to control the mid and the apps, and ওখানে কিন্তু বি দিকে একটা প্লেয়ারই বসে আছে, রে, who seems to be finding, and এখানে কিন্তু রিপকে পেয়ে যাবে ফেথ, and ওখানে কিন্তু মলি কিন্তু চলে আসছে। SBSS knows exactly where the player is, but he was busy mauling, and Faith goes into the side, wrecks them, and finds a shot onto them. Faith holding the site with the up, and Zenon trying to find any rotating players on the way. He's trying to sneak in. Ray behind Zenon. Zenon front of Ray. দুজনে কিন্তু 1v1 করে দিল। Ray again finds a shot onto go. Zenon here. Ray is the only person alive. Though Faith was how did Faith survive there? I'm curious.
I'm not so sure because he's inside now. He
Vince,
has the op এখন।
না ফেথের সাথে
It's
কি একটা পিটের মিনি পিটের সাথে না অ্যাপসের সাথে একটা ফাইট ছিল?
না ওটা অ্যাপস ডিল করে ফেলছে and Fate deals with Ray as well.
নাইস।
Aquitas is actually trying their best with everything they have.
I
I
think we
mean,
are back live.
yep, we're live again. But
All right, so a technical issue, that's not a big deal. I think you all were entertained with the voice and were updated. এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে আবার are we going for the apps again? And they into Vincent trying to frag through the turf with a beautiful flash and avoids that one. And Faith is holding the bananas this time and goes with a one shot, half shot. Andu is in a beautiful position, sees the AK, and the turf pushing in from the apps balcony থেকে, and Vincent tries to find a frag and sends his players behind. SBSS was blind, but still he found the frag there. And Antu is trying to push back again from the apps, and Turf is trying to, I think, fall back in this particular round. This was a cheeky one. Smoke through the shot to pay gelo. That was an interesting one. Antu might just find the double players there, and he controls his recoil and finds double frag there. RV 10, Equitas Gaming 5.
কি সব শট মারে রে ভাই এগুলি।
The assist was on point. Antu trying to find a frag from the back, though he doesn't know exactly where the players are. There's one mid, he crossed it. I think he's not going to deal with that. But Xenon finds the frag there. I think he knows that they can expect a solo player Ashban and Nishcha একটা player থাকার কথা, and that's what he's doing. He's expecting the next one. But Clock versus M4, and Xenon was almost out. If he had a deagle or something, he would have taken out, but Clock nothing much to do here.
Another early banana control trying to be formed from AEQUITAS, but ooh, nice nade from Faith, and he takes down both of them. And going for more, ওদিকে Xenon কিন্তু আরেকটা কিল নিয়ে নিয়েছে. It's like it's pretty frustrating early round এ যখন এরকম করে দুইটা প্লেয়ার পড়ে যায়, তিনটা প্লেয়ার পড়ে যায়. So it's not much to do when these kind of kill comes early, and the rest of the team are just like, what should we do now? Just like Onto's situation actually, he's like,
Yeah,
he has to survive and nothing else.
Harvey is pretty much pushing and dominating them. You see, I've pretty much seen the Hawks doing the same kind of thing. And they're doing the exact same kind of play here, pushing in and trying to find those frags. Not allowing them. I think pretty much একটা দুটো player পড়ে গেলে they go a little bit more dominating into, and এখানে কিন্তু মিডে ডাবল নেট করে দিল দুইটা প্লেয়ার, কিন্তু ভালো ড্যামেজ খেয়ে নেট সহ মারা গেল, and there goes that flash in the mid. General was pretty much holding because of the flash, and General has taken down Turf, not something that I was expecting, but এখানে কিন্তু সুন্দর করে ওরা সাইটের মধ্যে চলে আসছে, and banana player কিন্তু এখন পুশ করতেছে bananas দিয়ে, and Arch কিন্তু কন্ট্রোল ওদের হাতে, and Antu might get taken down by Zenon. ওখানে কিন্তু ওরা stuck in the no man's land. কোথায় যাবে, কোন দিকে যাবে? They're pretty much confused. They had a good opening, but I think the ending was difficult for them. And ওখানে কিন্তু Faith finds a frag, and what a beautiful shot from SBS with the clock onto Faith. And then Vincent comes back and they take the round down. I think they are always sandwiching them in the middle. They know exactly what to do, and they're working with the team. They're always giving that support. কেউ কিন্তু exactly মানে blankly মরে না, কেউ always কিন্তু একটা frag নিয়ে মরে যায়, and I think that kind of demotivates AEQUITAS in some way, and they slow down. And when they slow down, it's a lot disturbing for them because they always get caught up in the middle. And দুই দিক দিয়ে কিন্তু ওরা স্যান্ডউইচ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। ভিনসেন্ট কিন্তু এখানে early smoke করে মলি করে আটকাচ্ছে ওদের জন্য, and he's pretty much expecting যে হয়তো একটা rush আসবে. Nothing really happened like that. মিডে কিন্তু one tap করলো রেগিটন, ওডিও কিন্তু ট্যাপটা খেয়ে গেল. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. There goes the molly in the bananas, sorry, boilers, and ওখানে কিন্তু player কিন্তু already apps control নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করতেছে, and I think they were kind of successful, but there goes Rexton with his counter molly, and Antu is trying to come aggressive in the boiler and finds Rexton on his face, smack that, and there comes Tur smoke and molly in the mid, and another flash. They're trying to control the mid somehow and not let them inside. এখানে কিন্তু bananas কিন্তু aggressive ধরে আছে, দেখতেছে কোনো প্লেয়ার কি আগালো নাকি. Banana player কিন্তু deep inside লুকিয়ে আছে. That is something they were not expecting. General falling back, Antu falling back. I think they're going to go back to bananas. That's a good decision for them from their side. And there goes the SBS's flash. I don't know what that flash was meant for, though his teammate was already there and teammate was flashed out. That was a poor decision from their side. And one of them, Vincent, pushes from the mid and he has been taken down. He was just wanted to catch them off guard, but he was caught off guard indeed. And pushes into the side, takes the control of the side. Bomb has been planted. He does pick up Molly, it is. Will that be used? I think I just want to see 2v4. Will RV be able to take this round? Will they be at least be able to take two people down? Because they're not going to go for any kind of save, I see. And yes, our Fate finds a frag onto Anto, and there goes SBSS with a kill over there, and Turf has been taken down. Oraganto, they were very low with their economy, but Zenon ভালো টাকা জমেছিল, and I think that's how they're going to recover back into the side. And there's an up buy here with some AKs. And ওখানে the what just happened? It's a good one. ওইদিকে একটা অফ বাই করে SBS দেখা যাচ্ছে কোথায় পিক করবে. That's important here. And CTs over here are pretty much able to buy a lot of stuff with some economy and some utilities also. There goes some double nays into Bananas. Beer player কিন্তু এবার আগায় খেলতেছে না. Seems like Faith is also in B, and they do have their Molly. I think Faith one has one. Is he? Yes, he has a Molly. He has a flash. He has a smoke. He even has a grenade, a full set of pack of stuff, and he's the one playing from the CT side. If he needs, he's gonna drop those stuff. Yes, he did drop his smoke. Wade dropped his smoke, and he's gonna push from the smoke. I don't know why. And there goes the flash, and teammate gives him an assist, and he finds a flash kill through the smoke. That was well done. কি সুন্দর করে ওরা প্লে করলো. Smoke throw করার পরে Faith walks in through the smoke, and Vincent with a flash from the top. I think that ওইখানে অ্যান্টিনার দিকে বা চার্চের বেলের দিকে একটা ফ্ল্যাশ করে এখানে Ray was caught off guard, and Turf just pushes in, doesn't allow them to use any kind of utility or any kind of strat, and এখানে কিন্তু bombটা is in their hand. এখানে কিন্তু একটা frag পেয়ে গেল, and they're still trying to push into the site, and Zenon is holding his ground, finds the frag onto General, doesn't allow him into the site, and SBS is gonna get caught off guard because Vincent pushes from the B side into A. And their rotation and their strat was totally destroyed here. I think the smoke he's gonna do was Anto was gonna do is from the haystack, and look like into Turf just pushes in and doesn't allow him to do anything. Pretty much got the idea of what he was gonna do. Seems like every step Red Viper seems to be ahead of them, learned their game, expected what they're gonna do, and they're ready for it. And Wade finds a shot onto Ray over there. Mira কিন্তু Zenon একটা pick নিলো, দেখলো কাউকে দেখে নাই, I think, and he's gonna pick the he's gonna pick the stairs, and he was expecting হয়তো একটা player উঠবে, but there's a little bit of gun exchange in the T base, and this is the last one for them. Will they be able to do anything? Because Banana কিন্তু আগে থেকে aggressive ধরে রাখছে, and Banana থেকে total control ওরা জানে যে Banana কোনো way নাই ওরা Banana আসে, but they're still holding their grounds in the T base. And Faith with that op over there is so dangerous. Zenon is a little bit confused here. He's holding the app. He seems to be in control, and he has been taken down by Rip. And এখানে Zenon পড়ে যাওয়া মানে হলো beer position or definitely rotate হওয়া. And if they would do that man count, and Antis Equitas should have gone B in this particular round, because ওখানে একটা player ফেলে দেওয়া মানে কিন্তু RV এর কিন্তু rotation চলে আসবে, and that's what happened.
Ooh, TRF with a nice wall bang onto General, and rest in peace is going to rest in peace.
Wow, that's a beautiful game from both sides. RV, congratulations on their beautiful strats. And right from the beginning, those fakes were extraordinary, and those aggressive holes and the crispy aim just on point. Didn't really have much breathing for Equitas, but they did try a lot. They did try to find this. I would say from Equitas, Antu and what was the other player's name? The General and some others were doing pretty good. RV Rip somehow in some particular rounds in the retakes did pretty good job in B side, but RV somehow just got them off guard. Okay, that's all for today. This is Eagle and Hexmix signing off. Inviting you everyone for tomorrow's live match at 11. All right, good night, everyone. Bye bye.